Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Greeting to all of us. The Honor Prof. Dr. Harya Kunchara Wiralaga, SAE as the supervising lecturer, and Siti Fatimah Zahra, SAEMA as the supervising lecturer and the perfected father or mother of the examination lecture. My name is Dahlia Salsalaila from Economic Education 2018. On this occasion, allow me to display the result of the research with the title The Influence of Economic Growth and Inflation on the Minimum Wage in the Province of West Java 2011 until 2019. Manpower is a very person who is able to do work to produce good and or service both to meet their own need and for the community. So in this case, the workforce has an important role in the development process of the country. The role of labor in development has two sides, as object and subject. As an object, namely labor need to be built and prospered. Then as a subject, namely labor is the extra of the development. On the company side, requires labor productivity in order to product output according to company needs, whereas the company can achieve its goal. In this case, the government has a role to provide welfare to workers and employers so that it is a harmonious and means business productivity. For works, wages are an important indicator in improving the welfare of the workforce, laborers or employers of a company. The importance of the minimum wage policy is so that there is harmony between the company and the workforce, so that there is no abuse of government's policy by providing wages under the provisions of the minimum wage regulation that have been applied in each region. The importance of the minimum wage policy must increase the need for a decent living for workers without having to harm the company, which can threaten the sustainability of economic growth and national productivity. The role of the government will be more visible when the pattern of work-employees relation changes to industrial relation, which not only involve workers and employers but also emphasize the government's position as the third party. Because as adherents of the welfare state, there is not reason for the state or government not to enter into all lines of life of its citizens, with the main objective being to achievement prosperity for all Indonesian people, mentally and spiritually, or in terms of the greatest possible extent. Prosperity of the Indonesian people. So from the description of the problem above, researchers are interested in examining the formula for calculation in minimum wage setting with the result titled The Effect of Economic Growth and Inflation on the Minimum Wage of West Java Province in 2011 until 2019. Research questions are: first, does economic growth affect the West Java Province minimum wage in 2011 until 2019? Second, does the inflation rate affect the West Java Province minimum wage in 2011 until 2019? And third, do economic growth and inflation affect the West Java Province minimum wage in 2011 until 2019? Wage efficient wage theory is In efficient wage theory, high wage will increase work productivity. In this case, if the company reduces the value of wage to make production cost efficient, it is will incur a decrease in the productivity of works and company profit. The economic impact that arises to the company is the high level of labor productivity, which in turn will spur the rate of economic growth. Next, economic growth. Modern economic growth theory, Simon Kuznets, is economic growth as a long-term increase to provide various types of economic goods that continue to increase to the community. The higher the economic growth, the higher the welfare of the people. Three important components. First, the economic growth of a nation can be seen from the continuous increase in the supply of goods. Second, advanced technology is factor in economic growth that determines the degree of growth in ability to provide various kinds of goods to the population. Third, the widespread and efficient use of technology requires adjustment in the institutional and ideological faith so that the innovation product by science can be utilized appropriately and well. Next, inflation, structural theory. Economic shock origination from within the country as well as from abroad, such as crowd failures, foreign debts, foreign exchange rates, so as to cause inflation in marketplaces in the domestic market. First, from supply from agricultural export is inelastic because the management and workmen of the agricultural sector still use simple methods yet uses modern technology. Second, the slow pace of development in the industrial sector caused the growth rate of the supply of goods to be unable to keep up with the rate of demand growth. Third, limited government spending due to the limited revenue sector, which cannot finance development. Result is a building deficit and often borrow from abroad or in financial by printing money. And next, research method. This research was conducted using secondary data. The research technology uses panel data regression analysis, time series 9 years, cross-section 7 years, 7 research objects. Panel data model estimation is done, namely common effect model, fixed effects model, and random effects model. The model sustainable task was carried out to determine which model was desired on one to use among the Chow test and Lagrange multiplier. Processing with FUS 12, the classical assumption test with performance Lamlin normality test, multicollinearity test, heteroscedasticity test, and autocorrelation test. Hypothesizing testing was carried out with a test, t-test, and coefficient of determination test. Analyze is economic growth. Mean is 6,3 and maximum is 8,5 and minimum 4,9. And for inflation, mean is 4,2, maximum 10,9, and minimum is 1,5. And for minimum wage, mean is 13,9, maximum 49,1, and minimum 1,1. For data panel data regression analysis, for economic growth probability is 0,0054, and inflation probability 0,000, then 0,005. It is mean economic growth significant with minimum wage, and inflation significant with a minimum wage. Normalitas. The study is normality distributed because it has a probability of 0,5 greater than 0,05. Collinearitas. In this study, each variable has a variance inflation factor value of less than 0,185, so there is no multicollinearity. Heteroscedasticity. In this study, the probability value of each variable of economic growth is 0,2, and which means that all variable of greater than 0,05, so that it can be stated that there is no heteroscedasticity. In this study, the C-square probability value of the 0,2 is greater than 0,05. It can be explained that in the regression model used, there is no autocorrelation. For a t-test first, so that H null is rejected, or it can be explained that economic growth partially has a negative and significant effect on the provincial minimum wage. Second, so that H0 is rejected, or it can be explained that inflation partially has a positive and significant effect on the provincial minimum wage. And third, economic growth has a probability value of 0,0054, which is more than an alpha of 0,05. Inflation has a probability value of 0,0000, which is smaller than an alpha of 0,05. So it can be concluded that the most dominant variable affecting the minimum wage of West Java province is the inflation variable. F-test. The calculation of value of 2020 is greater than F table of 3,1 with an F statistical probability value of 0,00000, which is lower than 0,05, so that S0 is rejected, and it can be explained that 3 is a simultaneous relationship between economic growth and inflation on the minimum wage of West Java province. It can be explained that the presenting of the effect of economic growth and inflation on the regional minimum wage is 40-20%, with while the remaining of 50-18% is inflation influenced by other variables not examined in this study. The variable of economic growth has a negative and significant effect on the minimum wage in the province of West Java. This result indicate that the increase in the minimum wage is caused by declining economic growth. This is due to the small amount of GDP output. The inflation variable has a positive and significant effect on the minimum wage in the province of West Java. This result indicates that the increase of minimum wage is due to rising inflation. This is due to reduced aggregate supply. Inflation will be accompanied by accretion so that the amount of output GDP becomes smaller. The variable of economic growth and inflation together have a significant effect on the minimum wage in the province of West Java. In accordance with Article 2025 number 7 of 2013 concerning the minimum wage, that in determining wages will look at productivity, economic growth, inflation, which is based on the need for a decent living. Thanks for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.